Hello, my name is Andrea Aguirre, and today I will be showing you how to make a banana walnut bread, and this recipe is from Betty Crocker. So with the holidays right around the corner, I feel that this is the best time to learn how to bake. So I feel that baking, rather than buying stuff pre-made at the store, is a lot better as it's a lot more sanitary. It can give you peace of mind as you know exactly what is going into your product. And it also saves you money as you can reuse all the products that you get rather than buying a $10 banana bread loaf and finishing it and never eating it again. And it can also show that you care more as you're actually making the bread for someone rather than just buying it and handing it off to them. So in total, we will be using about 10 ingredients. There will be 5 dry and 5 wet ingredients. So for your wet ingredients, you're going to have about a half a cup of softened butter, 2 large eggs, 1 1/3 cup of mashed bananas, and that's approximately 3 to 4 bananas. You'll want half a cup of buttermilk and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. For your dry ingredients, we will be using all-purpose flour, and we will be using about 2.5 cups of that. We will be using 1 1/4 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, and then it's optional, but I am using a cup of chopped walnuts. So to begin, we are first going to get a bowl that is big enough to mix many ingredients together. And once you have this, you are also going to want to get either a whisk or a batter mixer. At this time, you are also going to set your oven at about 350 degrees Fahrenheit so that by the time that you finish making the bread, you can go ahead and insert it into the oven. So first things first, you are going to add the sugar and the butter together, and you'll mix it until it's about a pasty consistency. It shouldn't be too thin, but it shouldn't be too thick at the same time. Once you get the actual needed consistency, you will then add 2 large eggs and mix it together. And then you will also add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and mix it together as well. At this point, you will start adding more dry ingredients. So you add the teaspoon of baking soda, the teaspoon of salt, and then we will also be adding the buttermilk. After this, you are going to want to add the chopped walnuts and the actual flour. And around this time, the batter should be getting thicker, but not too thick. It should look like a pancake mix. Around this time, you're also going to want to get 2 8-inch pans, and you will only butter the bottoms, not the sides, as this will prevent it from properly rising. So once you get these pans, you are then going to want to add your batter into them, and you're going to want to split it evenly between these two so that they can rise correctly and be identical. At this time, your oven should also be at about 350 degrees, and it should alert you that it's ready. You can then add the pans into the oven, and this will take about 1 hour to 1 hour and 15 minutes. If you're not great at counting, you can also use a wooden stick to poke, and as long as the batter does not stick into the stick, it should be about ready. You can also look at the texture or the color. It should be a golden brown. It should not be too hard, but it should not be too soft at the same time. Okay, so once you are done baking it, you will then take it out of the oven and place it on top of your oven. Or you can actually take it out of the pan and place it on a cooling rack. It's completely up to you. After this, you will wait about 20 to 30 minutes or until it actually cools off. Once it cools off, you can either glaze it with a sugar topping. I don't do that, but it does look delicious. You can then cut it up and serve it to your friends, or even just put it in your pantry or in your fridge and keep it overnight so you can take it somewhere else. I think it should be good for about 1 week. You could keep it longer, but I don't feel that it would taste the best after that week. So I hope this was really helpful. I feel that baking is a great skill to have, as it can help show your sincerity, your thoughtfulness. It can show people that you actually go through great efforts to actually give them a great product. This can also be money saving, as if you buy a whole cup of buttermilk, you can use it for many recipes rather than just buying a banana bread for like $10 and only being able to use it once. This is also a lot more sanitary because you know exactly what you are touching and how often you are cleaning your hands. This also helps keep you peace of mind because you know exactly what is going in there rather than reading the label of a banana bread and seeing that there's additives, food coloring, and there's even random names of things and you don't know what they are, so you know exactly what's going in here. I really hope that this was helpful, and I really hope that you actually try this out for the holidays. Thank you so much for watching.